What's up, Earth signs? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is your weekly reading. And I'm just going to jump right into it. If you want a personal reading, that's linked in the description below. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for this week. Wow, you keep getting the Emperor. That's all about taking control. Taking the lead on a situation. Let's see. Let's see what energy we come up with for you guys. Oof. Devil. Okay. Well, the good news is you have the Eight of Cups, which tells me you could be walking away from a toxic situation. Queen of Swords is in reverse. When the Queen of Swords is in reverse, she ain't a happy bitch, but a bitch she is. Some of you guys could be walking away from an energy like this where you're not dealing with a person that, quite frankly, is just being really cold and toxic and shitty. I knew that card was coming out. You have the High Priestess, Fool in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. Your best decision is to not do anything. I feel like some of you guys could be fighting some inner demons right now. Some of you guys could be fighting somebody who has inner demons. And I think that with this High Priestess, I always want to tell anybody who gets this card that you know how to handle this situation. You know what it is you need to do intuitively. It's The High Priestess is also a very passive card. She doesn't do. She just remains quiet, right? And the Two of Swords tells me there could be some confusion around a person, or at least just not knowing what to do. I think, especially with this Eight of Cups here, just leaving this person or this thing or this situation where it's at and moving forward and trying to really find your new adventure, your happiness, is probably going to serve you better than remaining bound to this situation. When the Devil card comes out, it's a card of the things that we feel tied to and bound to. And again, there could be some conflict coming up. That the advice here is to not engage and just walk away from the situation or the person or whatever it is. This Queen of Swords in reverse could really be your energy. But I'm feeling it as somebody in your energy. A possible air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Fool in reverse tells me that this person's fucking stupid. comes out under their card. You know, there's a certain way that I read cards. And the way that I'm reading these cards, the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Fool in reverse are both very connected cards. These are giving a message. And when the Fool is in reverse, he's fucking stupid. Whoever this person is, they're not in their right mind. I feel like last week y'all got something similar. You could, again, be very well dealing with somebody in your energy that like you're tied to, you're bound to. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This could be a family member. Again, you feel bound to this person for whatever reason. This person's fucking dumb. Like, straight up. Empress in reverse. The King of Swords. And the 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So... this could be a mother figure, a woman in your life, or somebody that you have children with. I don't know why this keeps coming up. But the King of Swords is very much so communicating honestly and openly a boundary, where you're at, what needs to get done. The King of Swords is also very smart. So it's almost like outsmarting the idiot, which isn't really hard. But the Queen of Swords in reverse is this energy of like coldness and bitchiness and twattiness, really. Again, you and this person could be connected. It could be a sibling. Like somebody who, again, there's a mother figure that connects you two. Either you are the mother and this other person is the other mother or the other parent or something like that. And that's how you're connected. There's like a mother archetypal energy that's connecting you and this person. Again, a mother could connect you and this person, meaning this could be a sibling, a sister, a brother, something like that. That's how I'm reading it. And for whatever reason, you can walk away from the situation, but you can't walk away from the person for whatever fucking reason. But here's the thing. I think a lot of things in this situation, a lot of aspects, and this may be really specific for some people, but I think a lot of aspects, a lot of responsibilities or burdens are put onto you. This week, you're delegating. If you've been really burdened down by certain responsibilities and like obligations on top of your own shit that you gotta do, and you've been like, holy shit, I don't have the time, energy, or space, you're finally getting in this mode of laying the fucking law down. You might even be reading the riot act to somebody and being like, this isn't gonna fly anymore. Sorry, but this ain't happening anymore. You're gonna take this responsibility. You're going to take these 3 responsibilities because I've been taking all 10. So the least you could do is take 3. Like it's something like that. Very like I want to pull one more card before I get into the oracle. Again, it makes sense why the Emperor was coming out during the shuffle. Okay. This is the King or the Queen of Wands. This is very gender neutral. I think this is the King. The King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you guys are taking control of a situation that you maybe did not have control over. you guys are kind of laying the law down this week. Let's see. Let's see what oracle cards come up. Well, beginnings came out in reverse, which would again kind of resonate with this Eight of Cups, walking away, moving on. But again, when you walk away from something, you're starting something new. So these new beginnings, this new way of doing things is definitely the meat and potatoes of this reading. So let's read it. You are offered a fresh start. Your journey is beginning. Take the first steps towards something new. It's time to place emphasis on your health and well-being. Again, there could be a situation or somebody you're tied to whose habits are to just throw everything onto you, and that's not good for your burnout, for your mental health, for your well-being. And I think this week you're finally kind of laying down the ground rules and kind of the user manual for yourself. Like, okay, yeah, we don't get to just use and abuse whenever the fuck we want. We don't get to just take advantage whenever we want. This could even be with your kids. Like I said, you could be the mother, right? So you could be laying down the law with your kids, laying down the law with your siblings, laying down the law with your baby daddy or baby mama, laying down the law with your spouse that you have kids with. There is something incredibly poetic and even romantic about that tiny sliver of silver that is the new moon. After the waning cycle and depth of the dark moon, here is appearing in the sky, incredibly, a crescent of the finest light. Almost a scratch upon the blackboard of the universe, here is the evidence that even after the darkest night, light returns again. The crescent of the new moon is an ancient symbol that stretches back to ancient prehistory. There are cave drawings featuring crescent moons, sculptures of goddesses with crescent mooned diadems, and the goddess Aphrodite, Hecate, Diana, Artemis, Inanna, and many Central Asian female deities were often depicted with new moon symbology. Go back even further into Neolithic cave paintings where moon and sun symbology features, with no phase more commonly being depicted than the new moon. When the new moon appears in the lunar cycle, we're gifted with a new beginning and a fresh start. What we have identified as useless or unneeded anymore has been released in the void of the dark moon. Again, walking away from the old ways of doing things, leaving the spilled cups where they're at, moving on to something different. And here, waiting is a new chance. Here we get to renew our lives and feel free enough to risk trying again. Whether we're asking for a fresh start in relationships or a new love or heralding the actioning of intentions such as better health, a new business, or the start of a new project, riding the new moon energy will assist us. Many creative people start new works on a new moon, and I personally, as an author, like to begin my new works on this phase, even if beginning means simply typing up a cover page or outline. The most powerful of new moons for new starts traditionally are within the season of spring. The companion stone is Celestine. So that's your reading. Heading into something new, a new way of doing things, a new way of being honored, because I feel like right now, earth signs, you're not really being honored the way that you should be. So I think you need to communicate that. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I will see you guys in the next reading. Peace the hell out.